Hi everyone, so today we are going to be making a space rocket like this. So they're super fun to make. So what you need to make them is you need a toilet roll holder, some paper, 1 or 2 sheets of paper, some pens or some pencils or something to colour them in, and I've also used a little bit of glue and a little bit of sellotape, so if you have those that would be really good as well. So let's get started. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to take our toilet roll holder and we are going to decorate it, so we can do that however we want. So let's do that and then I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, so once we have decorated our toilet roll however we want, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to take our piece of paper and we are going to draw around it. So we're going to draw 3 circles. We're going to draw 2 smaller ones and a bigger one. For the small circles I drew around the toilet roll holder on the bit of paper, so I did that twice, and for the bigger one I just used a glass to draw around it, and we're also going to draw a square as well. That's a little bit of a rectangle. So I'm going to fix that, I'm going to colour these in and then I'm going to cut them out and then I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, so once we have coloured in and cut out our circles and our square, what we're going to do with our square is we are going to cut it in half diagonally so that it makes 2 triangles like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our circle and I'm just going to fold it in half like this. And what I'm going to do and fold it in half again the other way so that I can see where the middle is, which will be the middle of where the 2 lines meet. That'll be the middle. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut down one of the lines to the middle of the circle like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little bit of glue, and we're just going to put a little bit of glue down that edge there like that, and we are going to fold it like that and glue it down like that so it makes a little pointy, almost like a cylinder, almost like a cone, but a really flat one like that. And I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to stick all the bits of our rocket together. So we're going to take our toilet roll holder first, and I'm just going to take my Crit Stick and I am just going to glue around the top edge of the toilet roll so that it's all sticky. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little cone that we made and I'm just going to press it down onto the top of our toilet roll so that it sticks like that. The next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to glue the small circles on like little windows. So I'm just going to take a Crit Stick and I'm just going to glue down the middle of those and I'm going to stick them on like that. So we've got one there and I'll just do the second one as well. Like that. So that is the first bit of our rocket done. And now what we need to do is we need to do the wings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my triangle and I am going to hold it like this. So hold it with the short triangle and I'm just going to fold that edge down so that it looks like that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to glue down the edge of that, the small edge that I've just folded. So put a little bit of glue on that, or you could use sellotape as well if you want. And we're just going to put that on there like that. Make sure that's all stuck down like that. And we're going to do exactly the same with the other side. So it'll be that corner. So I'm just going to take the edge, I'm just going to fold it down like that, and then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue down the bottom of it like that, and I am going to stick it on the edge on the opposite side like that. Now the very last thing that we are going to do for our rocket before it flies off into space. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do, well, the two things that we are going to do is, if we want a slightly pointier rocket top, what we need to do is we need to just draw a circle that's a little bit bigger than the one that I did. My circle was quite small, which is why it's not very pointy, but if we want it pointier we just draw a bigger circle, and that'll mean that the cone is a little bit pointier. But the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the tendrils that come out the bottom of the rocket as it takes off. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to take our piece of paper and we're just going to fold it like a fan first of all. So you do one wee fold like that, one wee fold like that, and one wee fold like that, so that it looks like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut it into strips. So I'll do that and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do is, once we have cut out our strips of paper like this, I have also coloured mine in to make them look like flames, but you could keep them white so that they look like smoke, or you could do them a different colour to be like magic jet fuel. It's totally up to you. Is we're going to bunch them together like this, so that they look like this, and just hold them, and I'm just going to take a little bit of sellotape and I'm just going to tape around them so that they all stick together like this. Obviously you guys can use glue or tape or whatever's easiest, and then we're just going to put them into the rocket like this, and I'm going to take another bit of tape, I'm going to tape it like this, and then I'm going to just tape it to the inside of our rocket like this, and that is our super cool space rocket finished. So I hope you had really good fun, and I will see you soon.